Now, before we dive into the topic, let's first clarify about what we are talking. When we say mental health and mental well-being, what does that mean? What does it mean to you? The World Health Organization defines mental health as a state of well-being in which the individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. The second part of that definition states that it is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease. That is quite a demanding claim, as we all probably feel stressed, worried, sad, anxious or lonely from time to time. In reality, it is more like we are moving back and forth on a continuum between two poles. The key message here is that even if there are no clinically recognizable signs of mental disorder, such episodes of mental discomfort should not be endured or ignored for long periods of time without being addressed, as they can lead to even more serious health consequences. But obviously that is easier said than done. Many studies show that large parts of the population have challenges to enjoy good mental health and well-being. Reaching from perceived stress and insomnia to more severe challenges like depression or anxiety disorder. In 2014, the World Health Organization has estimated that 1 in 5 people in the world will be affected by some problem with their mental health at some point in their lives. Globally, 970 million people were living with a mental disorder before the pandemic in 2019, and in Europe, mental disorders have become the leading cause of disability and the third leading cause of overall disease burden after cardiovascular disease and cancer. The current World Mental Health Report also shows that there is a correlation between our mental and physical health. The good news here is that sport and exercise can have an impact on both these areas and also help build a strong social network, which is another important resource for our mental well-being. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated the problem and has also shown to large parts of the population how vulnerable each and every one of us is in terms of both our physical and mental health. The number of people with either depression or anxiety disorders, for example, has risen by almost 130 million people worldwide. At the same time, the potential mental health benefits of sport and physical activity have also gained more public recognition during the COVID-19 pandemic. Physical activity, exercise, and sport have been widely recommended as tools to maintain a good mental health status.